Are you garbage? Play along with us as we go through the third card of this deck to see who's more garbage, Julian or me.
That's MB. I'm Jupe. Let's get into it.
So this week, uh, this not. I know this is a no for you.
Have you ever listened to the Sopranos theme song in the car now?
Yeah, me neither.
I'm pulling on.
Yeah, that's not even. I think you have to be. I mean, I like The Sopranos. I've watched the whole thing. I've never done that. We're gonna pull another one. So we double episode today. Let's see. I think neither one of us have gotten to this point to where we've done this either.
Have you ever sat through a timeshare pitch? No, we're not old enough for that shit.
Yeah. You might be able to get me like a free trip. All you have to do, like, I'm still at that point where, like, yeah, like
free trip.
Yeah, dude. I have zero money you can get from me at this point. So yeah, let's go on to one more because we need something we could talk about here. I do have a cousin, like, they went through one. They actually got season tickets to like a baseball team.
No shit.
So you actually can get some legit things out of it, but you got to be willing to play ball with those guys. All right, let's see. I'm gonna let you read this. I'm not even gonna look at it.
Have you ever worn your high school class ring? Now, hold on. Did you get a high school class ring?
I think the first question you got to ask before that is, did you want a classroom or high school classroom?
I did want one.
I think I wanted one too. My Nino, my godfather, he was really big on like rings and stuff.
Yeah.
And I remember he telling me that, like, because you could buy those things on payment plans.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when the guy would come around to, like, to sell them, you can sit there and make sure it fits, and, like, oh, hey, I wanted the engraving here, and
yeah,
you could check it out before you could actually buy it. And I guess him and his buddies went up there, and, like, one of them started talking to him. The other guy, oh, I'm just gonna check let me just check my thing. He just walked off with it. He's like, I had like 10 payments left on that fucking thing.
Did you get one?
No, I think this is sadly the same thing with like my my Letterman's jacket.
Yeah,
never got one of those too because I was like, dude, $300 for that jacket. I couldn't afford it. I honestly think I have one of my. I used to use it for a reference for something else, but I think I have a Letterman's patch here in my desk. I don't see it. But, yeah, all that shit. Like, I wanted it, but I never got one.
Yeah. So I did get one. God knows where that thing is. I have no clue where it is.
Now, I wonder, because I think that was a big thing before, like in the 70s and 80s, like class of 65, or like it was a weird flex.
Yeah.
But it's just like dude, could you imagine someone in college wearing their high school Letterman's jacket? Like, bro.
Now, we did go to a nerdy ass school.
I'm just saying, any college. I think it's a bad look. Like,
yeah, it just I guess for us, well, me more than anything, we didn't really go to a college that was big on sports. Like, if you were in sports, it was like a side thing. It wasn't really like something you're proud of to be there for. It was like, oh, cool, you play rugby, cool. Like, we didn't even have a football team.
Yeah, but dude, just do like dude, anybody who's like still owning like what they did in high school years later.
Yeah,
like oh yeah, like if you're watching the NFL, like, shit, I could have made it. I was pretty good in high school. It's like, no. Like or the guy who like still reminisce like on his glory days in high school. It's like, dude, like, yeah, we all wish we could go back to an extent and party, like, dude, that was an amazing carefree time of our lives.
Or the guy that still hangs out at the high school after he graduated.
Oh,
that's a bad look. Fuck.
Yeah, it's funny is like there will be that upperclassman that hangs around.
Yeah,
especially once like if he's like 2 years older and you knew him, you're 19 and he turns 21, like that's your best friend.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
like, that guy is like your golden goose. And
Yeah.
it's amazing how their phone probably goes dead silent.
A couple years later.
Once once everybody else hits 21,
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, dude, I remember when my oldest buddy turned 21.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was like, oh, thank God. We don't have to bug anybody else to buy us alcohol now.
Yeah, that's the weirdest thing when you're 19, 20, trying to get alcohol is just like, fuck, who do I bug? Or you have a
The
roommate or something, hopefully they're like a couple of years older than you, or 7 or 8.
Now, yeah, the worst thing is when you have a punk ass roommate who asks you to buy him some alcohol, and it's not he's not sticking to tequila, vodka, whiskey, rum. He doesn't go for that. What was that bullshit? Hypnotic? Was
Hypnotic,
that the bullshit you
yeah.
would? Which I remember looking at. I was like, oh, this looks like some freaking like mystical Powerade type shit.
Dude,
Like
yeah.
Hypnotic looks amazing, but tastes like
It
ass.
does taste like ass. And again, we were 19, 20. We were just fucking around.
Yeah.
Anything we could get was cool at that point.
Uh, yeah, I remember you're like, oh, hey, dude, can you buy us something? I'm like, yeah, like, what do you guys want? And I'm thinking, dude, they're going to want a big ass, like, liter and a half of freaking rum or vodka. Or, dude, give us this and, like, a bottle of Hypnotic. And, like, I was at the store, and there was, like, a couple other guys, probably closer, about my age, probably, like, 25, 26. And the store was going out of business. Like, all the liquor was, like, half off. And, like,
Yeah.
dude, look at the price on this. Is really good. Let's get a couple bottles of whiskey, this and that. And I'm like, I waited for them to leave because I was like, I cannot sit here and buy this bottle of Hypnotic.
Fucking walk of shame over there.
I wanted to walk up to the register and be like, it's not for me. Like,
Shit. The fuck was the question?
yeah, the question was, the class ring.
Yeah.
Class ring. So
No, I don't worry. I lost that thing. Still 1-1. Dude, we're terrible at this. Or we're
yeah,
good at
well, I mean, it's good. I mean, so
or we're good at this.
after 6 questions, it's still 1-1. Yeah, but dude, I really I wanted that stuff, but also like, dude, let's just say I don't have nimble fingers,
Nimble?
little chunky, and then plus this is a bonus. Um, at one point, I had 2 BBs between my ring and middle finger.
Yeah.
So if I would have worn it on my on my ring finger, it might have been I don't know, there might have been like some like battery reaction happening between those 2 metals or some shit, man.
You ever try running a magnet around your hand?
Oh, that did. So I knew I shot myself in the hand with a BB gun. Like when I was 12, I knew I did that. And like, I think I was like 22. I was working for my dad and we had to use these magnets for this thing. And I put it on my wrist and I went to flip it around and it went dink, and it stuck right to my hand. I was like, oh shit, I have my BB. Now I actually got those removed.
Recently.
God, what was it, just about 15 months ago,
Yeah.
about just over a year and a half. And that was because one day I was lifting weights and like they must have shifted around. And dude, that finger swelled up. That
It's already
ring
chunky.
finger. Oh yeah, dude, it was a chunk and a half, man. Like, and yeah, I asked them if I could get the BB back, and they're like, "Oh, we'll try," but nah, no such luck. Dude, I had those. I was walking around with those damn things in my hand for about 21 years.
Yeah, dude, good 21 years. Fuck.
Yeah.
Most commitment you've had in your life.
Yeah, dude, it was gnarly when they're taking it out. They didn't put me under all the way.
Yeah.
They did what's called a beer block.
Okay.
Where they numb your arm. They stop the circulation in your arm.
Yeah.
And I think they pump like a fluid through it or something.
No shit.
Yeah, like they block just all the thing from like my elbow down. I'm completely awake. Like, oh, do you feel that? I was like, nope. They're like, okay. And dude, I could hear them scraping.
Oh fuck.
because like the BBs had like they had formed like a metal like corrosion like thing around them,
Did it
um,
calcify around it?
something like that. Yeah, like it
Okay.
had like this, but it was like brown and like they're like,
Oh, what the fuck?
and I was just like, oh,
Dude, you should have recorded that. Fuck.
yeah, yeah.
That would have been great.
And but they showed me them like, oh, do you want to see them? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, huh. um, yeah. And then like, dude, so that's one of two surgeries I've had recently. But my favorite question to ask the nurses when like they're wheeling me uh to the OR is like because those things like they drive like with something that has like rear wheel drive, they could kind of do they drift. They have to drift around the
Yeah.
corner. And nobody's ever said yeah, but I was like, do you guys sing the Tokyo Drift song in your head?
Stupid.
Fast and Furious.
That's so
They're like, what are you
stupid.
talking about? I was like, you guys don't know? Like it's like nobody in the medical field has apparently watched Fast and Furious 3.
That's 3, yeah.
But I was like, dude, if I was pushing around people all day, like every time I'd be like Fast and Furious, like just like
So stupid. You have the mind of a child at times. It's fucking hilarious. Oh, shit.
all right, so that's the 6 card recap. That was at a 4 card day today, three card day.
Yeah, dude. Those
Um,
first two were kind of shitty.
yeah,
I mean,
Sopranos, timeshare pitch, and class ring. So
yeah.
not a whole lot of meat on those bones for us.
Oh, your fingers, way.
So after those 6 cards, what's your guys' score? Me and Julian,
1 for 1. All right, 1
still
for 6.
not 1 for 1, 1 and 1, 1 for 6. So what's that? Like 16 point something percent, maybe something like that.
15 point something. Yeah.
6, 7. Yeah.
All right.
So yeah,
Like and subscribe.
drop in
to
the comments what your score.
Like and subscribe to the channel. Comment what you guys' score is, and let us know what you think. Take care, everybody.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.